Yeah, I'm ready. Not the outcome we wanted, clearly, but I'm just super proud to have been this team's coach. The fight, the grit, the toughness that we displayed all season, it was exemplified in this game. We did not give up. We fought, and we just have to continue to grow as an organization, as a team, and I have no doubt that we will do that. But this team, this 2022 team, really set the foundation for what our franchise and what our organization wants to be moving forward. So I have nothing but love and nothing but fondness of memories from this season. This is tough to swallow now, but when I look back at it, I will definitely say that this season was a success for us.
First question will be Gabrielle Lewis. Go ahead, Gabrielle.
Coach, you touched on this, and obviously you'll tell your players this after, but what do you want to tell your team after this season?
Yeah, and I mean, the main thing is that they have nothing to be ashamed about, nothing to put their heads down about. We went through a lot throughout this season. Said to them in there, the one thing I'm super proud about is that they never ran away from anything hard. We ran towards hard. When hard came our way, we took that as a challenge, we sucked it up, and we continued to push forward. They did some amazing things this summer. It didn't end the way that they wanted it to end, but they laid the foundation for who we're going to be moving forward. And so for that, I'm thankful, I'm grateful to have been able to coach them. They made it easy to coach them. And we'll continue to get better. We're going to learn from this and we're going to grow.
Brandon Sunch, go ahead.
Hey, Coach, I mean, where do you feel like this exactly puts the organization to have a season like this? How, like you said, you were able to overcome so much, and you did more than what a lot of people expected.
I think we did more than what the outside world expected. I think, our expectations for ourselves were high standards. And so I think that this season helped build the culture that we wanted to have in Atlanta. So I think that that's where it sets us, right? It sets us as a team that has great culture and that was young. Quite frankly, we were young, and that we need to continue to build and get better.
Go ahead.
Hello, hope you're doing well, first of all. Ryan, question for you. How the way that season ended motivate you to get better and bring your best basketball next season?
Like Coach was saying, this one hurts a bit, but it's definitely going to show everyone that what we can do already, and just, we don't want to feel like this next year. And so I feel like everybody who's in that locker room, everybody who comes into Atlanta is going to feel the same way.
Gabrielle, back to you.
For Monique and Ryan, can you talk a little bit about the development of this team this season and what it's meant, Ryan, for first year, and Monique a couple years in Atlanta?
Yeah, I thought just our coaches did a great job of focusing on the details and not letting stuff slip through the cracks. They held us accountable in practices, games, and it was hard a lot of times, but I wouldn't have wanted it any other way because I felt like I got better from just being pushed. So I'm just grateful for that. And I feel hungry going into next season and motivated just having been pushed in that type of way.
Yeah, I'll piggyback off that. They definitely established the culture from the jump. And so I feel like that motivated us not to, want to let anybody on the team down. Everyone who came in was way over me. Everybody wanted to see everybody else succeed. And so we didn't want to, mess up and have that feeling of regret, like, oh, dang, I wish I would have did this for my teammate, or, I'm letting myself down, I'm letting them down. And so we all held each other accountable, like Mo said.
Brandon, we'll go back to you.
Monique, as somebody who has been with this organization through a lot of coaching changes, through the ups and the downs, can you speak on the job that Coach T did with you guys as a later this year?
Coach of the year, man. I have so much respect for Coach T because she's been in our shoes before. And so I just love being able to learn from her. And yeah, I'm just like a sponge because she's been here. She's done this, she's gone through this. So how can you not take her lead and look at the example that she sets before us? And she's just tough. Like she just coaches us tough, and she just isn't soft. And I can appreciate that because I was raised in
Thanks,
that
Mo.
type of way. No, I'm serious though. You know, I was raised like that. So it just kind of reminds me of my childhood, just no nonsense. And I have a lot of respect for that, and I can appreciate that.
Gabriella, back to you.
Coach, just finally, can you talk a little bit about the minutes for Maya in the second half after a pretty efficient quarter or efficient first half?
No. The truth of the matter is, like, I liked who we went down with. You know what I mean? Maya's been great all year. I've said that, but we went down with players that have been here the whole season that I could lean on and that I could trust. And in that, and in those situations, that's what I wanted, right? All of our players who have been here, who have been in the trenches with us, like, if I'm going to go down, I'd rather live and die that way. Maya was great, but sometimes coaching is a feel too. And so for me, the feel was the people that played the minutes. And no shots to Maya. It's just, you know, the feel was I wanted to go with Rye, area, and E.
So, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.